Hello, everyone. I am here with Jordan, one of my very favorite special clients. She is a badass snowboarder, past bodybuilder like me. Oh, and she gives me all the feels. I love her so much. Thank you for coming on, Jordan. I really appreciate it. I am going to ask you some questions. And I'm just going to start off with asking you what you think of nutrition. Do you find that you're starving all the time, that you're full? Do you like the meals I'm giving you? Give me the deets.
So compared to things I've done in the past, this is the first time I've done a nutrition plan where I'm full. Like I'm eating all my meals, and by the time I go into bed, I'm like, I wasn't hungry once today. I ate when I was supposed to eat. Like the difference in the meals compared to what I've done in the past is night and day. Like stuff I wouldn't imagine eating, like sandwiches, soups. There's bread. There's
Mm-hmm.
everything that I've been like so convinced that was not healthy in the past. So I love it. I love
Good.
it.
Yeah. I'm all about that normal human food. Like, why are we only eating broccoli and chicken breast? No one wants that. All right. Tell me what you think of the workouts that I give you. Do you find them challenging? Do you like the workout program where it like gives you kind of like the video diagrams and stuff? What do you think of that?
So I've definitely had to use the diagrams because there's some things I'm just like,
Totally, right? Like, what is this?
or to name different things. So it's
Yeah.
really helpful to see like what you actually mean and like how some of it's body weight but timed versus
Mm-hmm.
just lifting. So
Mm-hmm.
it's different than what I'm used to, like going back to the prep days where it's like you
Mm-hmm.
must lift 8 times at this,
Yeah.
just ridiculous. So I find there's more of an option. And like say if I'm at my gym at work where I don't have one of those exercise machines or something
Mhm.
to kind of jerry rig it, I can switch it.
That
So
is nice.
it's a more
Yeah.
diverse and it's more fun than just doing like a strip. I'm just gonna work arms today. I'm just gonna do quads today. There's a lot more to it.
Totally. Yeah. I like to keep it interesting, especially when you're doing things from home and things from the gym. Like sometimes we just get into a pattern and we just get so over it that like, yeah, I like to keep it fresh for sure. Okay. Tell me what you think of mindset training. Have you ever done mindset training before? Are you finding it helpful for your progress? What do you think?
So the only like sort of mindset-ish training I did was when I was a paramedic, civilian side,
Yeah.
and it's not really that in depth.
Yeah.
So like skim the surface, like okay, I know coping things, I know how to kind of
Mhm.
think better, but I don't know the thought process behind it or what I should be thinking or what I should be doing or other strategies.
Totally.
So seeing the videos and actually like listening to them, which I do like before bed every night, which I know you're not supposed to do, like sit in bed with the computer screen on, but I do it anyway.
Whatever.
But I'm listening and I'm like, okay, that's why I'm supposed to be thinking this way. Okay, that makes more sense. I understand this better. Like going from the initial like starting of this program to now, like self-esteem has gone up, my confidence has gone up. Stuff that I'm thinking, oh, I should not be thinking that. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's normal. I'm okay to be thinking this way. Just little things. I really like it. It's different.
I'm really glad you like it. And I like what you said about how, like, it's just little digestible things where it's like, this is why you're doing this, and it's okay. It's just human nature. And here's a little skill to, like, stop feeling bad, you know? It's mindset's like my favorite thing in the world. So I'm so glad to be able to share it. And I'm really glad that you're enjoying it,
Makes me so
truly.
happy. It's just it's not something that you see people offering or something that's available to everybody. It's
Really.
just different. Like going from a prep where you're like, why am I thinking so miserably about myself and like comparing myself to this
Totally.
night and day.
Because I think so many people in fitness feel this like overwhelming shame, and that's why they're doing it. And it's like, if we took the shame away from fitness, it could be so different. It could
It
be
would actually
so
be
much
so
more
happy.
fun and healthy. Like, and that's just my goal is like, it doesn't have to be the shame game. Like, it can actually just be something you do enjoy and that you do like doing. So, yay, I'm so glad. Okay, so question, do you enjoy our one-on-one strategy calls? Do you find them helpful to like kind of pass through roadblocks? What do you think of them so far?
So initially it's amazing because you don't feel like a number. Like
Yeah.
there's actual interaction compared to
Mhm.
other things that I've done in the past where
Yeah.
you might get a couple notes on a diagram, but this you
Mhm.
can actually talk, you can see like I don't know, it's just I don't feel ashamed because I can actually have a conversation, be like, okay, this is where I struggled this week, or this is where I knew I excelled. I'm proud of myself. And then I see your reaction. I'm like, yay, I'm doing good. Like it's more motivation. It's different. It's more personal.
Totally. And like, do you like that I give you the video feedback on your check-ins? Like, do you find that helpful compared to like me emailing you?
Oh
Do you
yeah,
like that?
absolutely. I got home the other day and I seen there was one there and I'm like, ooh, I get to go home and watch a video. So
That's so
I
good.
left work at lunch, came home, watched the video, and I was like, yay, I'm so happy now. I was
Oh
so
my God. That's so fun because I love making them and I love pumping people up and showing people like you are being successful because so many women just assume that they're not successful. They're just like, I see nothing. The weight hasn't changed. And I'm like, have you seen this though? And they're like, oh, I didn't see that, right?
exactly. And that's like the comparison to unhealthier events that like the bodybuilding and all that fun stuff. And I don't see that because my coaches in the past never showed me anything like that. I looked at my own pictures, I was like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
how can I change this? But then I watch the videos, I'm like, okay, I don't feel ashamed if I'm not like where I think I should be, or if I'm doing much better than what I should be doing. I'm like, yay, this is great.
Totally. It's such a journey too. Like we just assume that we're just gonna get to the finish line and it's like there's so many hills and valleys before getting there. And it's just the whole process is fun to me. Like you don't have to be ripped with abs to be successful. Like there's so many indications of success the whole time. Like the
And
whole
with this
time.
too, even like I'm so used to that mindset where I have 12 weeks or
Yes.
16 weeks to go from this to this.
And then
But
that's
no,
it. And then you drop off.
I, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to enjoy this process. I'm going to go out for a meal with my friends and not feel guilty. Like it's so much nicer.
Good. I'm so glad. It makes me so happy. Okay, so tell me, what would you say to your day one self if you could talk to her right now and be like, girl, listen, what would you say to her?
Stop. Stop what you're doing. Take a step back.
Oh,
You're doing okay.
yes,
Stop going from zero to hero. Like just stop.
truth.
Like,
Yeah.
my mindset was just it was so all over the place
Mhm,
with my lifestyle now, what I did before.
mhm.
Everything was just like, okay, I need to be cut and dry with my food. I need to measure every single thing. I have to measure condiments like to a T.
Yeah,
No,
exhausting. Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, a lot of people go 0 or 100, and I would say that's probably the reason that most people fail is because they take on so much and they try to diet like an Olympic athlete. And it's like, we're not going to the Olympics tomorrow. Like, it's okay to be a person and diet. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be perfect to see success. And so nice giving and seeing people go through that where they realize that, like, oh, I can exhale and it's going to be okay. Like,
Yeah,
lovely to watch, truly.
makes me
Oh,
happy. Love it.
you're such a wonderful client.
Thanks. You're a good client.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you so much. I'm going to finish recording. One sec. All right. Stop.